Hi everyone, how are you tonight? It's about 10 past 10 p.m. and I'm in the mood to chat, so feel free to watch a couple of videos that I'll be posting tonight. Or if not, you can watch it anytime you want throughout the week. The videos aren't going anywhere, so they'll be there. Today I feel like talking about demons and what I believe that, how demons are and stuff. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Okay. Bear with me for a second. I'm just going to light a fag. I mean a smoke. I've got to stop saying that because people take it, I don't know, offensive and they send me weird comments. But anyway, with what I'm going to talk to you about tonight, any positive or negative comments, don't worry, I'm not going to take it personal and cry like a little wimpy girl. Everything's all good. Okay, now, demons. Now, this is what I think of them. Okay. I believe we are no different to demons. They're just like us. Yep, they're just like us. Right down to everything. Just exactly like us. Like, for an example, just say you get angry. They get angry. At times. We get frustrated. They get frustrated. We get lonely. They get lonely. We feel misunderstood sometimes. They do as well. We feel unheard. They feel unheard. So how I see it is, demons are no different to us in that aspect, but yet still, demons learn from us as well, just as much as we learn from them. So for an example, okay, how I'm going to put it to you. I've had experience with demons before, and I know what they're like. They can test you. Oh yeah, they love to test people. They like to, okay, of course, they like to prey on the weak and the vulnerable. But if you stand your ground and you treat them the way you want to be treated, especially if they're hissing and growling like some demons do, just don't show fear, stand your ground and say, listen, stop it, calm down, try to calm the demon down. Because in the past that's what I've done, and their temperament, they calm right down. Because, you will find that you do have certain things in common with certain demons and entities and stuff like that. Because I've experienced so many paranormal shit over the years that I could practically write a novel. I'm not kidding. Never fear the unknown. Never fear the unknown. Because you know how priests and that are all false prophets. Well, of course, demons can't stand priests. Because they know that. They know a lot, They know certain things that we don't know, that we're unaware of. So when you think about it, honestly, I'm not highly religious or anything like that, but I do believe in a higher power. And I do believe that demons exist. And I do believe that Satan exists. But the problem is the demons that are under his reign, most of them now are so frustrated. They've been roaming around this earth for over 15,000 years and more. Half of them now want out. Now, how do you think they want out? How do you think the process is? Think about it. Think about it for a minute, all right? And think about what they would do. Picture it. Try to picture yourself in their shoes, okay? You're getting frustrated, you're agitated, you're getting bored, you're getting annoyed, you've got twats constantly summoning you, and then, not, delivering on their par. Just imagine it, just imagine being in their shoes. How annoying and boring it must be. Half of them want out. So what do you think it is that they do? What do you think it is? Think about it. Well, I reckon what they do is they possess people. They possess people. Why do you think that is? They possess people, hoping that they will die so they can follow their soul into heaven. They want to go home, their rightful home where they were originally before they fell to earth with Satan. Yep, because that makes sense. To me, that makes sense. And when the false prophet, the priest, comes in and tries to summon the demon back to hell, which means stay earthbound, roaming the earth, staying earthbound, right? They don't want to, don't they? So they'll act up, don't they? They act up. They get violent. They get agitated. They torture the person, that's being possessed. And they do, spit and howl and yell at the priest and speak in all multiple languages and stuff like that. They just fucking flip out. That's why I believe they possess people. And, of course, when the priest comes, casts them lock-bound, they don't want to be locked-bound. They want to be heard. They want to be listened to. They're frustrated. Half of the time, they just want to be cancelled. They want to be heard. They want to be cancelled. They don't want to be told, to do this and do that. They just want someone to listen to them, to calm them down, to counsel them. So I say, if you're ever in the presence of a dark entity, show no fear, stand your ground, and counsel the demon. You will find their demeanour, they will back right down. They do it every time. And that's what's happened with me. I had one cheeky demon. Yes, took me a while to get rid of it. I had to counsel it, and eventually it went away on its own accord after a period of time. But every day I had to sit there and talk to this demon and counsel it. You would hear it growl and everything. It would growl at me and get agitated. One time it tested me, to see what I would do, threw something across the room, and I knew it was the demon doing that. I said, look, there's no point in acting that way. I'm not scared. You can scratch me. You can do whatever you want. You're not going to get what you want. Just calm down. Come and talk. Take a seat. Calm down. When you get them to calm down, they do. They really do calm down. They calm down straight to your level. And that's what I've noticed. That's what I've noticed over the years. Just think about it. They get lonely too, They get frustrated. They get agitated. Like, you get these twats that summon them, right? And they don't fucking close the porthole, so they don't leave the porthole open and then close it afterwards. Do the sealing thing with the witchcraft. You got to do that. If you don't do that, the poor demon's stuck in limbo, can't go back. So, for an example, just say you move into a house, you do witchcraft, you summon a demon to go and do something to someone that you hate, right? They go and do it, but they expect you to leave the porthole open so they can go back, and then you close it. But if you leave it open, they get stuck. They can't get back. So they get more angry, more agitated, and that's what happens. Because what's that bloody episode I saw? Hell House, whatever it was called, Devil's House, where some twat decided to do black magic, let this poor demon in, and the poor demon's trapped there in this house for over fucking, how many years? The poor demon couldn't get out, and the demon was trapped there for like ages. And every time people moved in, he got more agitated. He's thinking, oh. And you would hear, like, the people in the house would claim that they hear the hoofs, they hear the demon moving about, growling, snarling. Yeah, it's because the demon's stuck. It can't get back to where it was before. So, please, people, when you summon a fucking demon, know what you're fucking doing. And stick to your end of the bargain, too. They hate it when you don't do that. And they fucking hate that. Chica, my cat, look at her. She's fast asleep. Can you see her? Chica. No, she's gone. Oh boy, what a night. Yeah, so that's what I reckon. Demons are no different to we are. They're no different. They're no different. Yeah. Because I'm thinking, oh fuck, if I was a demon, mate, oh God, I'd be so bored after a while of doing it for over fucking X amount of fucking years and centuries. I'd be fucking annoyed. I would possess someone for sure. Oh yeah. I'll possess them till they're dead, then I'll follow their soul into heaven for sure. I'll try and get back in, up, because I want out. And when you're under Satan's reign, you can't get out. And the only way to do it is possess people. Unless the demons do a complete flip and start doing good deeds. I don't know. You never know. Our heavenly creator might let them back in. I don't know. But I don't know. But it makes sense when you look at it in that aspect, It makes sense. Oh, there was one exorcism I saw, and it was pretty full on. When I saw it, the priest was a different type of priest. It wasn't like a full-on Catholic priest or anything. And he was counselling the demon within the person and talking to it with respect, not yelling at it, talking to it with respect, trying to calm the demon down. And the priest was saying to this demon that was possessing this woman, said, and I can tell it was genuine and it was real, like it wasn't faked. You can tell it was really different. And it took about half an hour to an hour to try and calm the demon down. And the demon said in Arabic or whatever language it was, said, and it had the English caption underneath, because we're translating it into English. And the demon said, I want to go home. And the priest says, you want to go home? And he's like, yeah, I want to go back to heaven. I want out. And he goes, well, you can't do it this way. You got to do it another way. Similar to what I was saying and similar to what I was believing for many, many years. He'd done exactly what I would have done and told him to do good deeds. Like told the demon to leave the body, go and do good deeds, go out there, protect people, act like how an angel would act. Do the same thing. Go out there, protect people, do good deeds, and when God sees that you're doing good deeds, the heavenly light will open and he will forgive you, and you must repent and go back. You will ascend back. And that's what he kept saying. And you can tell the demon's demeanour started to calm down. Because in the beginning he was growling like mad, and then the more he tried to calm the demon down within this girl, he calmed down. And you can tell by the demeanour of the demon's voice, the temperament, everything. And I'm thinking, wow, this is full on. I watched the whole thing. It was very, very real. You can tell what's a fake and what's not fake when you look at these videos on, possessions all over the world. This chick, I believe, was a Muslim woman. I think she was Muslim, and yeah, it was pretty fucking full on. It was, and it just it blew my mind. I thought, wow, wow. And then the demon eventually left her, and it took her a while, because she was so worn out, You got to find it. Actually, I might find it and share it so people can actually see it and tell me what you think. I'll try and look for it. Yeah, I hope it's still on there somewhere on YouTube. I'll try and find it. If not, you guys can try and find it. It's full on. It'll make you think. It'll be like, oh, fuck. But yeah, I believe, that's what the demons want. They want to be heard, and they get jealous of us too. You know how we get jealous? They get jealous of us as well. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? I'll be back. I'll load this. I'll be back.